Hello to my true comic book readers out there, Mike from Frontline here, and welcome to my comic book review. From the all-new Marvel Now, I'll be reviewing Loki, Agent of Asgard, issue number 4. The story was a little bit okay. Maybe it's best if I explain what the comic book is about. So it starts off where Asgard the Ever-Glorious is going up a mountain where Kalu is, and he talks about his sword, Graham. And basically that's what half of the comic book story is about. So he talks about how he went to Loki's apartment because Loki is the one that stole his sword. And Loki's having dinner with Verity, which is the girl we saw. She's back. And all works a little bit okay. Not too good, not too bad, just okay. So Asgard tries to sneak in to take the sword in the stealth form, but that failed. And he's telling Loki, you know, this is my sword, and I'm just borrowing it, but when I'm done, I'll give it back, so we don't have to make this into an issue. And Loki, well, we all know what Loki would say to that. Earlier on, he talks about, he talks to the three mothers, and, you know, they're just saying, you know, that, you know, like you should find Asgard the Ever-Glorious a little bit quicker, and we need you in Asgard and stuff like that. And basically they make a New Mutants issue number 43 reference to it that came out in 2012, so if you want to read more about it, you could definitely read the comic book. So since Asgard took the sword, Loki actually didn't come empty-handed, because now he has a sword up his sleeve. And they have a fight scene where it looks like that Asgard won, but Loki actually survived when he got kicked out of the window. But then when they fell in the dumpster, Asgard stabbed Loki, and he felt very unheroic. But the only reason why he's doing that is that because, you know, he says that he's a god himself, and you know, everything else. And after he gives Kalu the sword, because, you know, he just giving it to him, here's Mephisto, who Kalu was in disguise. Now, there are so many comic books Mephisto's been in. Like, he's been in Thunderbolts and X Factor before they were the all-new X Factor. He's been around quite a number of comic books. And Asgard actually was going to fight him, but he signed a contract in his own blood like he did before that he agreed to. But the funny thing is, it isn't his contract, and here's Loki alive and well. And it says that it was actually a trick where Loki actually says that, you know, he signed it too, and the blood was invisible and he didn't see it. So Loki actually saved Asgard, but to far Asgardia, Loki takes Asgard to the Three Mothers, and that happens. So now Loki later on is he gets these people together that there is a mission, and if they choose to accept it, they are the agents. And the agents what I'm talking about here, and this is a spoiler, are these three people: Verity, Lorelei, and surprisingly his brother Thor. And I was like, it's very strange that Thor was there. And now he says, so who's with me? And that'll be continued next time, and you don't bring a sword to a Loki fight. So, I mean, the story was a little bit of, like I said, it's really okay. Did you have to pick this up? Only if you've been reading Loki like I have. So for a rating, I give her an average, 3 out of 5 stars. Story, like I said, was okay, and the artwork was okay as well. So if you're a Loki fan, and if you've been reading this all along, you'll be picking this up. And if not, then you won't. Up to you guys if you want to pick this up. And with that, everybody, that's my comic review of Loki, Agent of Asgard, issue number 4. Don't forget to check out Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. Both of us are your number one source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Subscribe to Comic Frontline today for more vids to come. And comment below if you've been reading Loki, your thoughts or anything else you want to say, questions, agree or disagree with what I say, definitely leave it in the comments, wherever the comment box is shown nowadays. And I will definitely try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. So, to all my true comic book readers out there, Mike from Comic Frontline saying take care and keep watching. Later, everybody.